Man takes a dog for a walk. Let's slowly commence. Craig decided to take his dog for a walk. He had been paying some fucking cunt in a van to fucking take his fucking dog along with all these other dogs out to the fucking park and take him for some fucking walk because he's working. He went away to an office. Now he's working from home because of the restrictions, lockdown thing. And so he thought, I'm going to take my dog for a walk, actually. While he was taking his dog for a walk, during the daytime, his boss phoned and said, right, so the files are just sent here. Let me explain just what I've sent there. No, and he said, well, right, okay. What's going on, Craig? Nothing. Carry on. Is everything okay? Everything's fine. You sound like you're outside and not working. No, I'm working. I'm in the office. I've just got the window open because it's hot. Hot? December? I've got very good insulation. I stay in a block of flats, and the insulation's kind of good, and also the heat comes up through the floors. But I've got the window open so I can hear outside. So that makes it sound like I'm outside. Sorry. What's it? So the files. Okay, I believe you, Craig. I believe you. That's one of the things. That's why you've got your job, because you're trustworthy. So if you look up, if you just open that second one, that second file. Oh, right. What one's the second one? If you open up the second, the one that's called _2. Right. Okay. Have you got it open? I'm in the kitchen just now. All right. I'll give you a minute. Actually, oh God, I'm having problems putting my computer on. Ruff, ruff. What was that? That was my dog. Oh, right. There just didn't seem to be a lot of reverb. What do you mean? Just normally when you hear a dog bark, it's sort of, you can kind of, it's got a kind of, in the, to hear it's in a room. Then it sounded kind of, I don't know. You can just tell us if you're outside. It's fine. And Craig said, I know, but that would be daft for me to say that, because I'm just after telling you that I'm in the house. And you said I'm trustworthy, so I'd be a liar, wouldn't I? And the boss said, it's fine. Just tell us. And Craig went, I'm in the house. And the boss went, glad to hear it. I was just about to give you the sack there if you said you were out. So the boss said, so if you open up that second file, I don't, it's good that he separated them all into layers, but the problem here is the file he sent us, he's merged down that layer. Have you got Photoshop open just now? I'm just having a bit of a problem starting my computer. I thought you just said you opened the file up. No, I just meant yes. I hear you. I don't mean yes, I'm doing it or anything. It's just he's merged that down. I would like those layers separated, because remember, we're going to have to take that out and replace it with that, depending on which what page we're putting this on. And I'm trying to get in touch with him, and he's unavailable just now. Is that something you could do? Do you think you could until we get this separated into these layers and get a hold of him? Do you think you could do that? It's just that we need this done like in the next 15 minutes, because the client's going to be taking a look at it. 50 minutes? I won't be able to do it in 15 minutes. Oh, sorry. Get away. Hey, Shep, get away. I'm sorry. Shep, get away. Bad dog. What was that? That was my neighbour's dog ran into my house. I had the door open in order to let a draft go through the house. You know how I said I had the window open? You can't just have the the window open. You've got to have something kind of passing through. And the neighbour's dog ran in the house there. All right. Anyway, have you got the file open yet? No, I'm having trouble starting my computer. Right, so we can't get this done next 15 minutes. No. You do realise that you've got a good excuse for not doing this in the next 15 minutes. If you've simply got computer problems. But if I was to find out that we're going to have to let down the client here because you've decided to go out and walk your dog during basically a work time that I'm paying for via your wages, then there's going to be there's going to be trouble. And Craig said, "That's absolutely fine. I am not outside walking my dog. I promise." And the boss said, "If you've got a girlfriend or boyfriend or anything?" "No, why? Have you got any weddings?" "No, not that I know of." Is your mod now alive? My mod's alive. Right, swear on your mod's life. What does he want me to say here? Say, "I swear on my mum's life, I am not out walking the dog right now." And Craig, that meant something to Craig. So what he did was he went like that. "I swear on my mum's life, I'm not walking the dog right now." And the boss went like that. "I believe you. Right, I'll speak to you soon." And hung up the phone. What Craig had done was he had let go of his dog's leash. So technically, was he walking his dog? Was he walking? "I am walking my dog." Let's say you've got a dog and you live out in a field all the time and your dog just sort of runs about. Would you say, "I'm walking my dog"? No, there's you and there's your dog. And your dog's just going about. What about if in that scenario you were to put a leash, a collar and a leash on your dog and go, "Let's go"? You could say, "I am walking my dog. I'm taking my dog. I'm walking it to a place. I'm walking it." So technically, he wasn't really walking his dog. The whole gone out for the purposes of walking his dog. It's maybe, but technically, so he thought it's fine. But his mom came walking round the corner, and she went like that. "I heard that. How could you swear on my life when you're out walking your dog?" And he explained everything I just after explaining to you. He said, I wasn't holding on the leash. And she went, "That doesn't matter." He said, "By the way, where is my dog? Where is Benji?" "Oh my God, he's running away." And he was running towards the road. And his mom went, "Oh no, Benji. I got you, Benji, when you were a boy. It was a pup." And she ran out. And he went like, "No!" And she ran out. And just as a bus was about to hit Benji, she jumped and pushed Benji out the way. And she went under the wheels and she fucking rolled along like that, man. Rolled and rolled and rolled. She was rolled a bit like them that are under Freddie Mercury in the video for "I Want to Break Free." There! So see the way that's the bus. Freddie's the bus. Freddie's the bus. And she was under it like that. And her brain got broke free from the skull housing. The bone housing known as the skull. And her brain came out. And the bus driver went like that. "Do-do-dum, dum, dum. Another one bites the dust." And then somebody went like, "Here. Dum, 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 dum." Because you know when you stamp on the fucking flare of a bus, it's loud. Dum, 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 dum. But nobody else joined in. Because it's irrelevant. Nothing to do with it. And then that got in the news. Tragic interview. What happened was My mother ran across the road to save my dog's life and she ended up losing hers. Thank you very much for speaking to us. That got in the news. The boss saw it and he got the sack. He was so devastated he walked across the road to get some milk. And he was in a trance going, I can't believe I lost my job in this. And he wasn't paying attention and that same bus hit him. The end. Same driver. Same driver. And there's an epilogue. The driver said to his wife that night, oh, you bastard. What is it? I didn't sing Another One Bites the Dust. You did. You told us when you ran around. No, I did with her, but I didn't with him. Oh, you bastard. And that's a true story. How do I know? I was on that bus. Both times, yes. Twice. How do I know all the rest of it though, just by being on that bus? Because everybody are all gossiping. And once the network of gossip comes together on a bus, you've got a full picture. You've got a full picture. Plus it was on the news, yeah. Aye. As well.